It's Femme Fatale audios.
Here we are, the 15th floor. Don't be nervous. Hey, want me to walk you to the bar? No problem. Come on.
Ah, Clavis. Wonderful to see you again.
Hey, Rose. Good to see you.
Oh, and I see you've brought a very special guest. Thank you for bringing them, by the way.
Nah, don't mention it. Anyway, I'll see you two later. Have fun.
Thanks again, Clavis. Welcome to the Quindecca, my dear. My name is Rosetta, but everyone in this tower calls me Rose. What's your name? It's an absolute pleasure to meet you, my dear. What is this place? Oh, well, this is the Quindecca, a place where newly deceased people come to be judged, where they are sent to either heaven or hell. At least that's what we tell them. But in all truth, it's either reincarnation or the void. And we can't really tell people that now, can we? Saying their soul would be sent to heaven or hell, it's just easier for them to comprehend. Otherwise, we'd have to explain more about the void and reincarnation, and explain why we say heaven or hell instead of the void, and you get the point. What are you doing here? Well, you, my dear guest, are going to be my assistant. You see, the Quindecca isn't actually my bar. My bar's up on the 17th floor, but I'm simply here because I'm filling in for a friend. He's currently in the middle of something right now, so I'm here taking his guest until he gets back. Don't worry, we don't have any guests coming in for a while, so we'll have enough time to get through the basics. You see, each floor has a different bar, and with every bar there's someone we call an arbiter. We are to pass judgment to those who come here. Of course, there's an unspoken rule here in this tower. I'll tell you in a bit, but first, why don't you come and have a seat? You've been standing there for quite some time. Now that you're seated, would you like something to drink? Alcoholic or non-alcoholic? Perhaps maybe water or juice? Perfect. Let me just make you that drink. Now, where was I? Yes, the unspoken rule. Thank you, darling. In order to qualify, the two deceased that come here must die at the same time. That is why we have two separate elevators. For two reasons. One, the people who come here could be complete strangers. Or two, they know each other, be it spouses, best friends, relatives, etc., etc. But that's not really the main reason. You see, we have two guests, and we only get two guests at a time. Never 4, never 8, never 16. Only 2. And the reason why we have 2 elevators is because we can decide whether to send them for reincarnation or the void. We cannot simply bulk both into one elevator now, can we? And besides, 2 elevators, 2 people. Why cramp 2 in the same elevator? What's the point? And what if they have 2 judgments? What if one is sent for reincarnation and the other one is sent to the void? Can't do that now, can we? Alright, here's your drink. Enjoy. You see, we judge people by drawing out the darkness of their souls, by creating something that we call an extreme condition. Or so Nona says. When the deceased arrive, they don't know they're dead, because the shock of dying makes things hazy for them. But before they arrive at the selected bar, the deceased memories are gathered and compiled and then sent to us arbiters. Having intimate knowledge of our guests' lives help us judge them and find the right ways to draw out the darkness in their souls. Well, that's where you come in. You are a trainee, and I am your mentor. You see, Nona had done the same thing. However, she implanted human emotions inside Deckham, the bartender of the Quindeckham, and honestly, I couldn't tell you what happened. I don't know if it went really good or really bad. So, it appears she's trying out something new. Instead of implanting human emotions, we're working alongside someone who is a part of the living world, or was a part of the living world. And by we, I mean me. I look forward to working with you, trainee. I'll explain more why you're here a bit later. We'll head back to my bar once Deckham returns. I don't think he'll be very long, though. He left quite a while ago. Well, my bar is called Rosewater's, situated between two of my closest friends in this entire tower. You'll probably meet the other one later, but he's all the way up on the 20th. He's a little grouchy, but nevertheless, he's fun to annoy. I'm sure that's Deckham right now. Come on.
Oh, hello, Rose. Thank you for filling in for me. I'm sorry if I caused you any trouble.
Not at all, Deckham. I don't mind helping out when I can. Besides, I have some free time.
Thank you again for your help. Oh, who is this?
Well, according to Nona, this adorable cutie is going to be my assistant.
Is that so? My name is Deckham. I'm the bartender here. A pleasure to meet you. Well, let me not keep you any longer. It appears my guest will be arriving shortly.
Take care, Deckham. I'll see you around.
Thank you. I hope you both take care as well.
So, how about we head straight to my bar, and then I'll introduce you to Ginty later. Oh, Ginty is the grouchy redhead who works on the 20th floor. Just don't tell him I said that, though. Otherwise, he won't let me play with me mine. Oh, he has a cat called Me Mine. She's so cute and adorable. I just love her. Anyway, let's get going. Clavis? Clavis? Are you there? Oh, there we go.
Sorry to keep you waiting. Step right in.
No worries. Thank you, Clavis.
So, where are we headed?
The 17th floor, please. We're heading back to my bar.
You got it.
Oh, don't worry much about it. Once we've reached the 17th floor, I'll explain everything in more detail. All right, my dear?
And here we are. You two have a lovely time.
Thank you, Clavis.
Alrighty.
Welcome to the Rosewater Bar, my dear. Quite nice, isn't it? The soft pastel pink walls with a touch of rose gold accents. Beautiful, don't you think? Right this way. Have a seat. Oh, you've noticed them too? The dummies back at Quindecham's? It's a hobby of Deckham's. You see, when people's souls are cast into the void or sent for reincarnation, they no longer need corporeal form, so their bodies revert into dummies. Sooner or later, these dummies are collected and disposed of, and the memories of those guests are soon forgotten. You see, as crazy as it is to comprehend, we have many guests that come here, and we're fairly busy. A lot of people are dying lately, and it's quite scary. Almost every day, every second, we have guests that arrive here. Our minds filled with their memories, and that could cause an obstacle in regards to our judgments if we have too many in mind. Which is why, over time, we soon forget about them. After judgment, we forget about those memories, and so forth. Our guests that we had just judged, we no longer remember them. They become numbers, or dummies, should I say. Well, honey, this might just be confusing to you, but I am neither dead nor am I alive. I was never part of the living world. I have never experienced death. We are simply dummies, set up to do our tasks as arbiters, and that's that. You, on the other hand, are different. You are human, and that's why you're here with me. To be my assistant, and of course to give some of your input, because I don't have human emotions. I can't really sense them. Why? Well, that's because with becoming or being an arbiter, there are some rules we have to follow. Call it a user manual or instruction guide for arbiters if you must, but hopefully it'll explain more about what we do. Rule number 1. Arbiters cannot stop making judgments, for this task is more than their job. It is the entire reason for their existence. Number 2. Arbiters cannot experience death, for that would taint their judgments and make them too close to being human. Number 3. Arbiters cannot feel emotions, for doing so is not in their natures. It is impossible for a dummy to have feelings. And number 4. Arbiters may not work hand in hand with life, for doing so would ruin them. It is an unacceptable collaboration. I think it's maybe because of what happened last time with Deccan. Oh, sorry. Oculus did not really mention that. Just don't really think about it, okay? Anyway, oh my. It appears we have guests arriving. Just, follow my lead, and you'll be fine. How about you go sit up on the second floor and watch from above? See what it's like when an arbiter is at work. Wonderful. The stairs are that way. Hurry before the guests see you. Go. Right this way, please. Welcome to Rose Waters. My name is Rose, and I will be your bartender. Please, have a seat.